Hey guys, welcome back. You're sitting on the hashtag MagnaOnAir digital network, magnasearchgroup.tv. It's the Big Game Hunters podcast. We're back in the studio again today, Jason. We got an exciting show coming to our audience, to our community today. We are talking about how to avoid being broke.
Ooh,
you know, we were actually discussing this in our office earlier today, and we figured we'd make a great show out of it. We've all been there. I've been there. Jason's been there. We've been stone cold broke before, where we didn't have abundance going on in our life. We didn't have a lot of things happening for us, and we wanted to come and hit you guys with a show today and really help you to get ahead, right? How can we help you guys get ahead to avoid getting on that broke train and, you know, not hitting your goals, not achieving your plan, not getting what you want out of your career or out of your personal life, and feeling that you're ultimately worth more.
Yeah, or even just, you know, the getting by, like the average just getting by paycheck to paycheck, you know, living comfortably and not really socking away too much.
The paycheck to paycheck just isn't working. You know, you got to have multiple flows of things happening for you if you want to have a lot going on. You know, if you want to live like the 1% people do, you need to have more than one income stream happening.
Yeah, I think in today's era and generation, like there's no excuses anymore. Like we're so connected. There's so many different opportunities. There's so many reasons why you should be able to achieve, or why you will be able to achieve the financial success and financial freedom that you want to get. And I think that just because the 1% can do it doesn't mean that we're not going to see more 2%, 3%, 4%, 5% in today's era. So how do you avoid being broke? Number one for me, I think is motivate yourself. And I'm not talking about like going online, finding some scripts and some posts of people you know, trying to motivate you. I'm talking about quantifying what it is that you want to achieve in a year's time, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, a year. Quantify that into a number and work backwards into how you're going to achieve that.
Yeah, re-engineer it. Re-engineer what it is that you want. Pick all of these, whether they're you know, flashy cars or whether they're, you know, nice houses. What do you have to do to get there?
Even immaterial things, like you know, even if you just want, like for example, if you're making $50,000 a year and you're living paycheck to paycheck, you can't sock anything away. You want to take a $10,000 trip. Well, that's 20% of your income. So how are you going to supplement that $10,000? What are you going to do, and what are you willing to do to make sure that you have that additional income? Well, I would say buy the plane ticket first and figure it out second, right? Because then you're really going to
put yourself into debt first. No.
But what I mean by that is buy that ticket first and figure it out and how you're going to make that 10,000, because it's really going to push you to that higher goal. The other thing I want to say, number two for me, is set ridiculously high goals. Because if you set a lower target for what you're going to hit, once you hit it, you're going to feel accomplished. If you set something that is, you know, way bigger than that goal, well, just falling short of that will be better than hitting your small goal. And you'll always be chasing it. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to talk more about like how myself started off as I was broke and I didn't have much money. I didn't have an abundance going on in my life in terms of how I completely turned it around. And for me, the number one thing is surrounding myself with positive thinking people and people that really wanted to go somewhere in their life. Milking as much information as I possibly could from them, you know, not just how they acted at the dinner tables, to straight to how they acted in business, how they dealt with other people, how they always wanted to continue helping people and continue helping people get ahead is that's what really drew me to them, and really realizing that, man, like what I was doing wasn't really what I wanted to be doing. And
I think, you touched on the point there of living a free life versus rich. I think when people say I want to be rich, it's not a compelling enough reason. Like money alone is not going to keep you motivated to there, but it's what you can do with those extra finances is what really drives very successful people. And that can be from a number of things. That can be helping people. That can be just doing a nice surprise for someone and not having it affect you financially. I mean, I know that's one of my goals, is being able to just help anyone I want to and not be crushed by it. I would do it now, but you know, the finances aren't there. Now, and in terms of, you know, going to a restaurant and never having to look on the right side, and that's where the price is, right? Like those are things that people are driven by, not so much about what the cost of it being, but it's just about the freedom, the peace of mind being able to do it. Now, to set yourself up for that additional level of success, especially for people who are in the salaried employment, like you can't just ask for a raise every 3 weeks. It's never going to happen, right?
No.
But if you have those additional goals, like there's obviously so many ways that you can make additional income, and that can be from a passive standpoint where you have free flows of income from investments, from websites building, from blogs, whatever it may be. And if you really want to get creative, host an Airbnb.
Yeah.
You know, get an Uber car.
Absolutely.
Get driving.
Yeah, and I think the key thing is don't save to save to invest. You know, the number one thing that people do is they continually save money. They try and get their bank account as high as they possibly can, and they never actually do anything with it. Yeah. It's just sitting there collecting dust, and collecting dust is just not how to make more money. The banks will not give you what you need. You have to go out there and find ways to maximize the amount of income that you can make by surrounding your people that have done it successfully, right? I wouldn't suggest or recommend going to someone that hasn't physically done where you want to go. Go take the advice, go take the suggestions, go take the recommendations from someone that is going to where you want to be, right? Whether that be how to manage their money, whether it be investing, whether it be, you know, anything. It can be anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think so. To sort of sum it up here, you know, first things first is find that motivation, find that vision, put the vision board on the wall, buy the ticket first if you need to. Whatever you need to do to quantify your goals.
Get out your comfort zone.
At least create that vision. That's going to pull you further, that will pull you way further than any sort of pushing can do, right? Having that compelling vision and compelling mission is number one. Number two is set goals way beyond your own expectations and figure out a way to get out of your comfort zone to be able to achieve those goals, because literally, it's the most cheesy thing that I'm going to say today, but nothing is impossible. I mean, you know, I'm possible is just in the saying. No, I'm not that cheesy.
Mission impossible.
But literally, nothing is impossible. And especially in today's economy, there's no more excuses. If you find yourself being one of those people that keeps telling themselves that they can't do it or trying to find excuses why they can't make it work, you got to check yourself, because it is so possible to achieve anything that you ever want to in life, especially today. Anything. And all you have to do is believe in yourself. Number three, as Rory alluded to it, is surround yourself with the right people. You know, that's the Steve Jobs, you know, surround the doers, the dreamers, the thinkers, you know, the people that see the greatness in you when you can't see the greatness in yourself, because that as well is going to influence what your life looks like. If you're surrounding yourself with people that are holding you back, you will stay there. You will stay there.
It's so true. It's so true. That's one of the biggest points we talk about in the show is do not surround yourself with the people that are got you by that horse collar, holding you back, telling you it cannot happen. You work too hard. You take it easy, take a break. Aren't you ever happy or comfortable? You're no fun anymore. Like, do not take that advice. Right? If you're on a mission to accomplish something great, you need to have the eye of the tiger. People need to know that you're ready. People need to know that you're hungry, that you're going, you're going, right? Next
one is in terms of having that additional income, figure out a way of how you can make that money work for you. Invest it, you know, partner it, build a company, whatever it is that you think that would help you maximize. No one can earn their way to financial freedom. I can shout out Tony Robbins on that one, because you know, in his books he talks about it. No one can earn their way to financial freedom. There's not enough time in the world to trade off time for money. So figure out a way to invest those assets, and that's how you're going to achieve that free life.
Great point, Jason. Go out and get active. Go out and take action. Be on top of it, and focus on what it is that you want in your life. And if you're so motivated to get what you want in your life, you will do whatever it takes to make your dreams come true.
Start today. There's no better time.
Start now, right? Think of it as yesterday. You're a week or 2 weeks behind. Start now. Start thinking now. Start about investing now. Look at who you're surrounding yourself with daily. Look who's got your best interests in mind, and go out there and be great. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning into the podcast. It's Wednesday. It's the Big Game Hunter Show. We're bringing it to you each and every week. Check us out on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, YouTube, SoundCloud. We're giving you shows each and every week.
MagnaSearchGroup.com, MagnaSearchGroup.tv. Jason Berard, Rory McMillan. It's the Big Game.
See you soon.